Okay, you guys, hi, hello there. I don't even know where to start. This is like my first YouTube video, I guess, in front of the camera, actually looking at you guys and talking, because I want to be a YouTuber. My dog's gonna start crying, but no more treats for you. You've had enough treats today. No. Hopefully she doesn't start barking her head off. Anyways, as you guys can see, I am not a professional YouTuber. I actually have no idea what I'm doing. I have no setup. That's like my living room, and I've always wanted to do YouTube. It sounds so stupid and corny, but I feel like if I didn't just go out and do it, I probably was never gonna do it. You know what I mean? And what better thing to just like talk to you guys about something that I know about, or I don't know. I don't really know, you guys. Just like my video. But anyways, in general, so this is something that pretty much happened to me. I was in a relationship for a very long time. I want to say probably from the time I was like 18, almost turning 19. So a couple months, I turned 8. You guys hear her? You guys hear her in the background? So I turned 19 in February, right? But then I met this person in November before my birthday. So I was 18 at the time. And we were together for a very long time. Whatever, we broke up. That was like 2 years ago. The point is that from the time I was 18 to the time I was like 25, almost 26, I was in a relationship. By that time, Tinder had come out. Tinder was a thing. Online dating was a thing. And when I was like 18, it really, like, we had an MSN Messenger. Like, we had just started out with Facebook. It wasn't really like a thing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I know. Shh, be quiet. I know for a fact that a year from now, I'm gonna look back on this video and fucking cringe because it's so cringe-worthy. Jesus. It's so cringe-worthy right now, and I know, I'm cringing already. But anyways, so pretty much just wanted to jump on here, you guys, and kind of give you guys some like online dating tips, I guess you could say. Just kind of like the things I did. Now, you don't have to listen to me. You do not have to pay attention to me. This is basically what I did. You do you. You don't have to listen to me. I know my nails look horrible. I haven't done my nails, but you know what? It's okay. Again, this is from my personal experience. You guys do not have to listen to me. But Tinder to me was like a whole new freaking world. Like literally, I had no idea what I was doing. So first things first, don't catfish people. Like to me, I believe that there is someone out there for everyone. You know, it's 2021. Don't catfish people. Like, are people still even watching that show? Is that show even a thing still? I'm pretty sure it is, but you know, to me, it's just there's really no reason to. And what I mean by that is I want to say most of these tips are probably for women, but men, you guys are definitely included in here too. Like, y'all up in here too. So basically, this is my thing. I know that you're... Yes, it's Tinder. You want to look your best. You want to throw in some flattering, beautiful, sexy pictures with a full face of makeup, looking beat, looking good right after you just left the gym. Like, I feel you. I get it. I love makeup too. But I also believe in throwing like an unflattering picture every now and then. Just boom, in there. You know, because I feel like if they don't love you at your unflattering picture, they're not going to love you when you're like drop dead gorgeous. You know what I mean? To me, personally, I think that's the culprit. I'm doing a YouTube video. Do you want to be on YouTube with me? But you have to stay quiet. Thank you. Okay. I don't know why she's breathing so hard because she has water and food and everything, but whatever. So that's personally my opinion. Just don't catfish people. It's 2021. Like, we don't need that. Throw an ugly picture of you. Not ugly. Okay, unflattering picture of yourself. Hold up a taco. You know, we all eat. We all have to eat. So be yourself. And men, this goes for you guys too. Because, yo, I saw all these men that would post group pictures. And like, the girls are left wondering, which one are you? We are literally left hoping that you're the hot one in the picture, and to be honest, you're not. And men are smart too. They'll put like a group picture of like their really hot friends, and then like a group picture with their ugly friends, so they kind of stand out. So it's like, girl, shut up. I don't want to have to refilm this. So I know. I love you so much. I'm not eating. There's nothing for me to give you. You already had dinner. Can you not? This is making it so hard for my viewers to concentrate. Oh my god. Lex, stop. No. Seriously, stop. And of course my battery's dying and it's down to 35% because I'm such a YouTuber and I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Can't curse on YouTube. Anyways, moving on. So that's my number one thing. Throw an unflattering picture of yourself. Don't catfish people. Don't just put perfect pictures of yourself because 9 times out of 10, come on, we're not all airbrush and Photoshop and look good. Guys, do not be scared of the selfie. It is okay to take a selfie. Do not be scared of the selfie. Just take a selfie. Put it on there. You know what? There's a saying in Spanish, siempre va a haber alguien con peor gusto. I said that the nicest way. There's always going to be somebody out there with worse taste than you. So, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you're ugly and you're into like a 10 and you're like a 2, that's different, but that's a different story. So point blank period, do not be afraid to kind of, you know, just upload. She doesn't have fleas. She's on Comfortis. She doesn't have fleas. She's just scratching herself because she has an itch. Not fleas, okay? Like, don't be afraid. You know, don't be afraid to take a selfie. Girls, don't be afraid to post a picture of you in your messy ass bun. Like, girl, do you. Do you. Now, I'm not going to tell you what to write on your profile because I feel like everybody is different. Everybody has different personalities. And come on, like, I can't do everything for you. These are just helpful tips for you. Okay? I can't do everything for you. So, you know, you figure out what you want to write. I don't know. Say something funny. Say something stupid. Whatever. That's your problem. And moving on to what is this, like my second tip, the first date. Now with the first date, personally, me, myself, and I always like to keep it very casual, not fancy at all. And a public place is a must, you know. Personally, I feel like meeting in a public place is gonna help reduce the chances of you getting kidnapped or killed substantially. And not just for women, this is out here for men too, like Craigslist killers. Like, come on. It will definitely lower the chances of you getting killed and or kidnapped or, you know, whatever it is. Meet at a public place. This is somebody you don't know. You might hit it off. They might be horrible human beings. You don't... I can't. She's so cute though. Isn't she cute? But yes, public places is a must. And I don't like fancy dinners. I don't like to feel like that pressure of going out the first date. Like, no, let's go grab a coffee. Let's go to Starbucks. Let's just talk. And the reason that I like to do that is because I like to feel the person's vibe in person. Now, another thing is I like to meet quickly. No, that where you sit around your house and you guys talk and text each other for 2, 3, 4 months. No, because one thing is over the phone and one thing is like actually physically in person, you meeting that person, you liking them, you kind of see what, you know, I don't know, like the way that they walk, the way that they talk, the way that they present themselves around other people in public. It's so different. I think that's so important. So I like, girl, I'll talk to you maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing this weekend? Like, let's meet up. That's just me. It's not really rushing things. I just don't like to waste my time on someone on the internet that I've never met before, that I don't know if I'm gonna hit it off with that person or not. So that's just me, myself, and I. Public place is a must. Go grab a coffee. It doesn't have to be fucking fancy. Also, don't fucking go to McDonald's. I'm not saying, I need to stop cursing. Why do I curse? You know, don't go to McDonald's. You know, don't, just simple, like maybe Sonic is better than McDonald's. Just public place, keep it cheap, keep it simple, and most importantly, if you have a car, always go in your car. Always go in your car, because if you gotta leave, if the vibe is off, if you don't like that person, if it's a total freaking catfish and you want out, you can always be like, hey, so it's a 2:30, I need to go help my mom clean out her stove or something, so bye. Like, you know, have an escape gate. Always do that, just in case, because you don't, I feel like this video is horrible with the soundtrack I have behind me. Like, she literally just wants more treat. I gave her treats before I started. She has a full bowl of food, a full bowl of water. We were playing and we are done. We are done. Stop. I can't. Another reason I have to say why I really don't like to have like a fancy first date. Again, second first date, be fancy as fuck, girl. Be fancy. Go to the Cheesecake Factory. You know what I mean? Like, go all out, you know. And this is another thing too, as far as paying is concerned. Sorry guys, all of these are like in my head and I'm just blurting them out. I am not afraid to pull out my fucking debit card and slide that $5 coffee, because chances are I was gonna get a $5 coffee that day regardless of the fact if they were gonna meet me there or not. Don't be afraid. I mean, if they insist on paying, if they definitely want to pay, if they offer to pay, if they insist, then yeah, girl, you take that. However, personally, I don't mind taking out my card and see what happens. And if you let me slide it, you let me slide it. Like, it is what it is. It's not that serious. It's a $5 like coffee. Like, you know, really isn't that serious. Fortunately, I don't know if this has ever happened to you ladies, but some men have like a warped sense of perception for whatever reason, and they think that just because they buy you a $20 plate of food, they're entitled to something by the end of the day. No, honey, no. You cannot buy me with a $20 plate of food. You can't buy me with food, first of all, much less like a $20 meal. Like, no. So now, again, this is not for all men. I like to surround myself. I like to think that I have some very kind, caring, respectful, smart men in my life that love me and I love them. You know, they're great men. They're great people. But unfortunately, this isn't the case for every guy. And we know this. So that's why the first date, I kind of like to keep it casual, so you just get that vibe. You can leave if you have to. Go in your car, even if it's the second, even if it's the third or fourth date. Like, go in your car if you have a car. Take an Uber. I guess if they offer to take you home and you feel comfortable to a certain degree, yeah, why not? But be alert, you know, and just, you know, be alert, be alert. What? Stop, please. I'm over here petting her, so she shuts the fuck up and she's just licking my hand. So once you guys can see, you guys can actually maintain a conversation, get along in person, have a normal conversation, get along, you know, you guys are kind of hitting it off. And listen, I've gone on Tinder dates with potential new friends where I've had 4-hour conversations with them, which is so mind-blowing. But you know, at that time and point, we just had really good conversation for whatever the point is. For whatever the reason, we just hit it off. And that's fine. That's totally fine. With my current boyfriend, I think we went out to like the beach or something, and we met at the beach, and we spent all day at the beach, all night at the beach. I can't with her. I cannot. We literally spent all day at the beach, all night at the beach, and like, yes, I met my current boyfriend on Tinder, so my Tinder tips work. Okay. He hates it when I do that, but that's the thing. And to be honest, I think this other tip is going to be one of my biggest tips. And again, I keep saying most of these situations, unfortunately, are for women. Again, these tips are not just for women. Men, please, comments. Please do not be afraid of Tinder. Don't think that there's only basic bitches out there on Tinder, because 9 times out of 10, it's the guys talking shit that make it seem like that, if that makes sense. Don't get me wrong. There's a fucking load of like creepy people on the internet, regardless if it's Tinder, if it's what is it, POV? No, not POV, that's point of view. POF, you know what I mean? Like Plenty of Fish, like Match.com. I don't know, are those even like in works anymore? Tinder, I think, is the main one. Bumble, Grindr, I think, is only for gay guys. But anyways, this is for everybody. So another thing is safety, you guys. Safety is first, please. What I would do, I always had one designated friend, my best friend Isel. Hi, bitch. Hi. You better like this video. And if you're still watching, thank you. And comment below. I would literally send her a text message with the person's name, the person's phone number, the location to where we're going to be meeting at. If they had a car, which most of the people did, the make and model of the vehicle. You don't have to get too specific. It can come out in conversation, like, hey, what kind? And honestly, like, it does help. Take your best non-judgmental friend, and I hope you guys have friends. If not, this part is going to be a little bit harder, just because it's a big safety tip. It's like one of the biggest ones. Take a non-judgmental friend, like my best friend Isel. Thank you, girl. Like, you know, I love you. Text her the name of the person that you're with, or text him the name of the person you're with, where you're gonna meet, you know, where your last location is supposed to be, what the person's name is, obviously, the make and model of their vehicle. You know, sometimes that does come up in conversation, like, hey, what kind of car you drive? Oh, cool, like I have the car, or I drive the same car, or whatever. Mine's is also a Ford, or whatever it is. Make sure that they know all the information, including like their phone number or anything like that, because God forbid, if you ever go missing, at least the cops will know where you were supposed to be last and who was supposed to see you last. Listen, are y'all listening? You guys are not listening. Listen, I've seen way too many murder mystery shows to end up on one. I do not want to be starring in the First 48 or Murder Mystery Makeup Mondays or any of those other true crime shows that there are out there. It's just, I prefer not to. I prefer to stick to YouTube. You know what I mean? So the more information your best friend has, at least they'll know who you're going with, what they are, and text a picture of that person. You obviously know what that person looks like. Text a picture. I almost forgot to say that. I can't believe that. Make sure you guys text a picture of who you're going out with to that person. Now, again, they might be a catfish and they might not look like that person, but whatever. This is just safety tips. To me, very, very, very important. Very smart to do. It's something I always like to ask. What are you looking for? Like, if I'm just looking for friends and you're looking for fuck buddies, we are not on the same page. Obviously, we have different, we expect different things from each other. And if that's what you're looking for and I'm not willing to do that, honestly, it sets me up what to expect. And if that's the case, like, peace out, like, goodbye. Like, I'm not just looking to hook up. And no, it wasn't what I was looking for, but it might be what you're looking for, which is fine. You know, it really does also cut down and kind of helps you really figure out if this is a person you want to pursue romantically, if you don't. And now this is great if and only if the other person is you know, like, answering it truthfully. So just because somebody says, oh, I want to have a home girlfriend in like the next 3 months, doesn't necessarily mean that they're actually looking for a serious relationship. Because let's be honest, unfortunately, people lie, especially if it's over the internet. They'll be like, yeah, I want to get married in like a year, but it might not be the case, and they just might, you know, be DTF, which is fine, and I'm gonna get into that. So again, it's okay. Like, if I'm just looking to make new friends, you're looking for a one night stand, like, peace out. That's not my thing. You know, if there's a conflict of interest there, I'm gonna pass. I'm not gonna waste my time when there's a conflict of interest. It's just, girl, save your heart. Save your heart. Boys, save your heart from the pain and the ache. It's not worth it. If somebody does not want to be in a relationship right now and they tell you that straight up, don't think that you can change that person a month, 2 months, 3 months from now, 3 weeks from now. No. They know what they want. They know what they want. They're adults. They know. My camera's dying, and I still have 2 of the most important things I definitely want to say on here. Now, if all you guys are looking for is just sex, there's no shame in that game. No. It's 2021. We are not slut shaming anybody up in here. If that's all you want, and that's genuinely like all you're looking for is to hook up, that's okay. Again, that is all right. We are all humans. We all have needs. Like, I totally get it. Like, sometimes you just want to be out there and be a hoe. Man hoe, woman hoe, a hoe. It's okay. It's all right. No worries. Judgment-free zone. You feel me? Like, judgment-free. No judgment. However, if that is the case, there are 2 very, very, very important Tinder tips I'm going to give you out here. First things first, use protection. And be extremely honest with this person. You guys would be surprised how many people are DTF and you don't even know it. Because to me, like, I feel like honesty goes such a long way. If that's only what you guys are looking for, be honest about it and let the person choose what they want to do, if they want to or not. Don't like entice the person, be like, oh, let's go on dates, let's get to know each other, and then no. Like, you guys, there really is no need for that. Like, I don't know. I have lots of friends that are DTF. Like, many women are, and many men are as well. So, be honest. Damn, like, I'm not saying all my friends are hoes, but it's okay. That judgment thing that we used to be like, oh no, we can't be honest on what we want with that person because they'll never give it to us. That's bullshit. To me, that's disgusting. That's horrible. You're lying. You're lying to that person. Just be honest about it. If they're DTF, they're DTF. If they're not, they're not. It is what it is. So no shame in that. Please use protection. Please use protection. I don't recommend you guys have anybody's I don't recommend you guys have a child with anybody you just met. Don't do that. Like, my eyebrows need to get done. Like, I was gonna get them done today, but I didn't, but they still look good. Do not have a child with somebody you just met. I mean, if you do, you do not have to listen to me, but this is my tip, and I recommend that you do not have a child with someone you just met off of Tinder, let alone if it was just a one-night stand. 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, I would not recommend. Again, my opinion, y'all do you. If y'all want to start popping out babies with strangers, that's on y'all, but that's me, myself, and I don't know. Just thing, yeah. Now, kids are great. At the end of the day, let's be honest, kids are a blessing no matter what way you look at it. However, with that being said, you know what isn't a blessing? You know what isn't a blessing and doesn't just stick around until they're 18 years old? STDs, gonorrhea, syphilis, AIDS. That right there, no, we don't want that up in here. So please fucking use protection. Like, STDs have long-term effects. Most STDs, I want to say like a good percentage of STDs have long-term effects on your body, whether it be AIDS, HIV, gonorrhea, syphilis. Like, Al Capone died from syphilis. Like, it ate his brain. So please use protection, not just because of unwanted children populating the world, but your health in general. I'm sure you guys don't want to be walking around with like an itchy dick, you know, or an itchy vajayjay. You know, you just don't. I never had that, but I don't think it's fun. So, very important, use protection, especially if you don't know this person. And don't be afraid once you do decide you want to meet someone and you want to date them and you want to have sex with them. Use protection and don't be afraid to ask them for an STD test. Don't. There's nothing wrong about protecting your own health. There isn't. Hi there. Hi, I'm back. Sorry about that, you guys. In a true YouTube fashion, my wow, the light is horrible here. My camera died. So I'm here on the floor of my living room trying to charge the camera and fix my lighting, and the camera's crooked, but you know what? We're here. We are powering through. Wow, such a cringe-worthy video. Anyways, if you guys are still watching, thank you guys. You guys are the real MVP. I get it. Everybody likes to be loved. Everybody wants to be loved, and I totally understand and I totally get it. However, I am going to say this, you guys. When you meet somebody, let's say you met this person's great, so far so good, you guys went on your mini coffee date and you guys went to a fancy dinner and they seem amazing and everything's going wonderful and all of that, but don't ignore red flags. I get it. We all want to feel that special connection with somebody. We all, especially when we meet somebody, we're like, oh, you know, we're just getting to know each other, like we like brush it off. Do not do that. Do not ignore red flags. Let me tell you why. When you are just meeting somebody, when you just started dating somebody, you got to understand that they are selling themselves as the best version of themselves. You know, when you guys start dating, I don't know about y'all, but when you guys start dating, everything should be almost perfect, or should, you know, and I mean, to a certain extent, I still feel butterflies when I see my boyfriend, because I'm so in love with him. I definitely like him. I feel attracted to him. However, with that being said though, I feel a lot of people will ignore red flags or will find excuses from them when they shouldn't, when they very first start dating. And let me tell you guys why. Again, they are trying to sell the best versions of themselves to you at that time and point. You guys just barely started talking, just barely started dating, just started to get to know each other. Even if it's somebody that you've known for 10 years and you guys are dating now and seeing where your friendship leads to, they could still have red flags. Like, don't think that a person that you know as a friend is, you know, perfect because you guys know each other as friends. They still might have red flags because this is a different side of them that you normally don't see, because again, they're just friends. So don't do that. Again, these people are giving you the best versions of themselves to you at this time and point. And if the best version of them is already giving you a red flag, run, bitch, run. run, like get out, haul ass. You're really going to be with this person for like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, waste your fucking time with them. And then it's going to be just harder and more difficult to break up with this person. You're going to be miserable. Think about every little thing you hated about your ex. Every little thing you hated about that person, and make sure you don't repeat the same mistakes. I know, I get it. Easier said than done. Like, you know, I get it. Trust me. But don't look down on red flags. Just go with your gut instincts. I know that everybody wants to feel loved. Let's be honest. Especially when you find that person that you think you can have a future with. But think with your head. And that's so hard to do. Easier said than done. And I get it. But again, they're giving you the best versions of themselves. And if that best versions of themselves is already giving you red flags, and it's already breaking down your boundaries, and is already going over where you feel comfortable, or you know, you are trying to voice your opinion over something and it's not going the way, get out. No. Don't be afraid to date someone. It's so funny because currently I am in a relationship with someone I met on Tinder about 2 years ago. We're doing great. I mean, nobody's perfect. I wouldn't switch him for the world. I love him. We are great together, honestly. Like, in the past 2 years, I think we have a great relationship. I can't sit here and say we don't. We do. But it's so funny, and this is what I mean by don't be afraid to go on Tinder, because this man for the past 10 years has lived 5 minutes away from me. In 10 years, 5 minutes away from me. Not once have we crossed paths, whether it be Target, Walmart, the gas station. We have no mutual friends, and it's not like our age difference is that big to begin with. Like, we don't have a huge age difference, and it's just mind-boggling how this person would live 5 minutes away, like 5 miles away, not 5 minutes, 5 miles away from my house, and I've never seen them. So you don't know who you're gonna meet on Tinder. And you know, maybe 3 months from now we'll break up. Hopefully not, because I really like him. But you go outside of your comfort zone. Download the fucking app. Just try it. If it's not that, just put yourself out there. You know, don't be afraid to meet people, and don't be afraid to meet people and be like, you know what, I don't think you're good for me. I don't think you're right for me. You're not what I'm looking for. I don't want to be in a toxic relationship. I don't want to be with somebody that, you know, gives me red flags. And it's okay to not want to do that. And it's okay to cut people off. I'm not saying ghost people, but it is okay. Anyways, you guys, it's late. I had to record this last little part because my memory card went shit on me. And it sucks. I feel like this video has been a mess, but if you guys are still watching, you guys are the real MVP. Eventually, I definitely want to start a podcast here on YouTube. So make sure you guys just like and subscribe, and, you know, keep an eye out for that. Hopefully, if my friends decide to ever come on it, Emanelli and Martin and Isel and Rocio and Gabby and Aisha and Samaya, that are like across the country, and everybody else that I've asked to be on my podcast. This video is so cringeworthy. I know I'm gonna look back at it like 3 months from now and be like, what is this? I might even record it, redo it, and re-upload it. I don't know. We'll see. I did that with my Peanut Island video. There's 2 Peanut Island videos up. I don't know if one is better than the other one, but just wanted to redo it, and I did it. And I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching me, and make sure you guys, again, like and comment and subscribe and share and all that fun stuff. It really does help me out a lot. And I really have a passion for starting that podcast, which is going to come very, very, very soon. So keep an eye out for it. Yay.